So you're not working then, eh?
No, not till tonight, no.
Well, you might as well stay and have some dinner, eh?
No, I don't think. See, I need to go home and change out of these clothes and... Well, I think you're right when you said we should take it a step at a time. And all that's happened this week, well, it's been quite a big step, hasn't it? I just think we should give ourselves a breather before we take the next one.
No, absolutely. I'm not arguing with you on that score. Still, it doesn't stop you hanging about and having a bit of dinner, does it, you know?
Morning.
Morning.
Hey, son.
Notice how I'm not making any sort of comment. And neither is Steve, but in his case, that's because he's still asleep.
Yes, well, we're very grateful.
You see, it's for their sake as well. I mean, me being here is sending out messages, isn't it, before we want to. If we ever will want to.
Well, yeah, I mean, don't worry, I've spoken to them. They know not to expect anything.
Yeah. Yeah, but seeing the two of us together, well, that tells them something different, doesn't it? Right. Well, I'm gonna go.
Right.
Thanks anyway. And I'll see you later. See you, Andy.
Oh, you off? Right, see ya.
I'll just follow you out.
What are your plans for later?
Well, I'm going to work, you know. Just normal.
Hiya.
Hi!
Hi.
I've been ringing you. Where have you been?
Would you believe looking at new houses?
All right. Well, I want to hear all about it. Are you around later?
Yeah, should be. John's calling in, but then he's straight off again, so yeah, anytime.
Right. And have you met my new boyfriend?
I've seen him around, yeah.
Dear.
Only we're not rushing into things, are we?
No, we've done enough of that.
You're right. I think we do need a chat.
Yeah, I'll see you
Yeah.
later. And I'll see you later as well.
So what are you up to today?
Oh, not a lot. You?
Have you not been listening to me? I'm going now. I'll be back about 6 o'clock, might be a bit later, okay?
Going where, though?
Where do I ever go? I'm gonna go and play golf. Or maybe I'll go fishing in the canal.
Oh, yeah, come on up.
No, and then a spot of windsurfing.
You working?
Yes, I'm working. So, what are you doing?
Just girly stuff, you won't like it.
You mean you're not gonna tell me?
I am telling you. I'm just hanging about. Hiya.
Oh,
Hello, Max.
nothing personal, but I'm just on my way out.
Oh, well, he'd only get in the way anyway, wouldn't he?
In the way of what?
Bye. Did you just see Liz McDonald? Where? Coming out of her house. Well, what used to be her house anyway. Saying goodbye and kissing Jim. They'll actually move back in again.
Well, I didn't see her. Anyway, so what if she did? We'll let her have him back. No one else will have him.
No, I'm not saying that they will. I'm just saying I wonder what's going on.
Betty's not here yet, is she?
No, it's a day off, isn't it?
Oh, that's even better then. Now listen, I've been thinking. We've let this situation slide long enough.
What situation?
The Betty's still working here situation. I mean, how long is it since we agreed that your Vera was going to take over the cooking? And what's happened to them classes she's supposed to have been doing?
I've been doing them, why?
Why? Because it's time for action, that's why. It's time we finish, Betty, and you take over the cooking, yes?
But why the big rush all of a sudden?
What big rush? This is something we decided months ago and we've just let slide, which is why I'm saying we have to bite the bullet and tell her today. Now, are you with me, Jack?
I suppose so.
Right. Well, that's 2 out of 3 saying yes, whatever you're saying.
Yeah, but can we just finish it just like that after all these years?
After all what years? The present management that own and run this establishment hasn't been running 1 year yet. All them other years she was working for somebody else.
You're sure about this, are you?
Yes, I'm sure. Well, that is to say, I'm sure Betty doesn't know any better than we do.
Well, sounds like a rotten trick to me.
Ah, yes, but you see, Vera, that is because you're not used to the ways of business. They all sound like rotten tricks, till you get used to them. A cup of tea wouldn't go amiss.
Hey, well, you're in luck. Just made it.
Can I have a quick word with you in the bar, Jack?
Here, where you going now? Oh, a bit like that, then.
Are you with me, Jack? Yes, I'm with you. Right. No, if we've decided that she's going, the next question is, who is going to tell her?
You.
Me? Why me?
Well, you're better at it, aren't you? You're nastier than what me and her are.
Well, I shall take that as a compliment. Though in this particular case, I do feel Vera will be more suited.
Oh, our Vera. Oh, right. Well, you tell her then. Kid.
Oh, I shall. It's just that I wanted to...
Chef.
Yes, I just wanted a bit of support. Right.
I don't know what you two think you're playing at, having me running after you.
I'm sorry, Vera.
There was just something we had to discuss about Betty.
Yes, we were just debating who was going to break the news to her.
And what I said.
Yes, I know what you said, but I was purporting that you might like to tell her, Vera.
Why, me?
Well, you are the landlady, and it's a tradition in the licensed trade.
And you're a woman, aren't you? I mean, if she needs a shoulder to cry on, I mean, better you than either of us two.
Oh, a lot better. Yes.
Yeah, but I've never sacked anybody in my life.
But we're right behind you.
Yes, and if she wants to know why, tell her we are downsizing. Yes. Let's face it, once you start doing that, there's no place for Betty, is there?
No. So you give her a ring and you tell her.
Yes,
That's right.
Oh, I suppose so.
What?
You know, you're very hard to stay mad at.
You seem to manage it.
Oh, I do. I'm just saying it's not easy.
I didn't mean to fall asleep. I didn't do it to avoid your friends. I did it because I was tired. And you know why I was tired? Because I work hard.
Well, I can't deny that. And do you know what? I'm going to forgive you.
What? For working hard and making myself tired? Thanks a lot.
It's all right. Give us a kiss. Go on, just a little one. You know, you are a very, very good kisser.
Mending cars and kissing.
So, what do you want to do today? Stick around here or go out somewhere?
Not bothered. Oh, except I've got to go round and see Sally. Give her the money. Didn't get a chance yesterday, did I?
What tomorrow do?
Well, yeah, I suppose it would, but I want to give her the money as soon as I can, don't I? Or else I'm just giving her something else to moan about.
Come in.
I thought you might have preferred me to come around this way.
You could tunnel in, there'd be somebody who'd seen you sooner or later. What do I care? I'm a single woman, aren't I?
Oh, apart from this fantastic new boyfriend you've got.
Except for him, yeah. Hey, do you want a coffee?
Yeah, I'd love one. I was thinking about telling Kevin.
What about us, you mean?
Yeah, but don't worry, I wouldn't do anything without checking with you first.
Oh, no.
It's just, I'm working with him, aren't I? And we talk, and he asks me what I'm up to and who I'm going out with. And I have to lie.
And that worries you?
Well, yeah, it does.
Chris, can't you console yourself that the man you're lying to is the biggest liar of all time? A man who lied till he was blue in the face, and not only to his wife, but to his own children. Anyway, you know the first thing he'll do, he'll just fire you.
Yeah, well, I was wondering maybe I should resign.
I am causing you problems, aren't I?
It's just... Well, it's a difficult situation, yeah.
Well, I can't tell you what to do, but...
But you think it'd be stupid?
Fairly stupid, yeah. But then what we're doing is stupid, so who am I to talk?
Has it gone?
Yeah.
Got time for some lunch?
Yep, as long as it's quick.
Ah, so, how are things in the travel business?
Oh, quiet. You know what it's like in November.
Oh, they don't stir beyond the front doors, do they? What can I get?
A pint?
Please.
And I'll have a dry white wine, please, Alan. And then I think we'd like to order some food.
Oh, I shall alert our team of chefs.
I mean, what do I say to her? She's not just an employee, she's a friend.
Well, tell the truth, like Alex doing.
Yeah, but we're going along with him, aren't we?
Nobody can't expect to work forever, Vera. Nobody can. I mean, you just tell her she's too old and she's got to go.
Oh, well, thanks. That really helps me, does that?
Oh, come on, she's 96. If she's a day, what does she expect?
So you think we'll get back together, old Liz and Jim?
Seem to have done that already, mate.
No, I mean for good. Mum moving back in, you know.
What, just like the good old days? Well, I suppose it could happen, yeah.
Well, they weren't good old days, were they? They were always rowing from what I can remember.
So, you think they'd be better off just staying as they are then, eh? Sharing a bed now and again.
You think they'd be past it at their age, wouldn't you? Why can't they just sit on the settee and watch the TV like everybody else's parents?
So, any second thoughts about the house?
Only, can we really afford it?
I've told you,
But does affording it mean it's always going to be like this? You arriving one minute and rushing off the next because you've got to justify your big salary?
No, really, it won't.
Well, I don't want us buying some great big mansion and then find I'm rattling round in it on my own.
It's only hectic now because I'm having to put myself about. Let everybody see the new man. You wait. A couple of weeks, I'll be home so often you'll be sick of the sight of me.
Have you done it?
Oh!
Phone Betty.
Look, I'm too busy in the kitchen, me, to be phoning anybody.
Oh, well, you don't want to leave it too late, in case she's off for the day with Billy. Catching a bit of sea breeze at Morecambe happen.
Oh, yeah, and you want me to get in first and spoil it for them?
No, not spoil it, it's just if they are enjoying themselves at Morecambe, they've no need to come back.
But just the one, right? Else I'll start sticking pins in myself.
Yeah, we're always just going for the one until somebody says, just another one after that.
Yeah,
well,
so.
just
Yeah,
And you don't really get drunk though, do you, Marge?
No!
And
Steve, can I ask you something?
Yeah, what?
I'll see you inside, yeah? Only I saw your mum coming out your house this morning.
Yeah.
Are they, back together? Your mum and dad?
Well, she's not moved in yet, but it's on the cards, yeah.
Oh, I'm pleased.
Well, you know what would make me pleased, don't you?
Don't.
If you said you weren't going to marry Alan.
Well, I am. Feel free to come and watch.
No, I don't think I'll bother.
Tell your dad I'm pleased for him.
Right, listen, boys, you know it's your mother's birthday tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we do.
Well, I've booked that restaurant, you know that? We won half it, and I've got a taxi organised so we don't have to worry about driving, OK?
Oh, so we can all get K-Live then. Well, sounds like a traditional McDonald's do, does that?
That's great.
Have you got her a present then?
Yes, packet of peanuts.
And a book on dieting.
Look, I know your mother's got a good sense of humour. After all, she married me, but I think you might be pushing your luck with that one.
Well, we weren't serious, really.
No, we have actually got her something, but we're not going to tell you what it is in case you tell her.
Yeah, because we know what you young lovers are like, don't we?
Young lovers. Behave yourself,
Well,
all right?
old lovers then, you know.
Look, I've told you, boys, don't be reading anything to your mother and me at the moment, all right? Don't mean anything, OK?
Well, I think you better wish her a general warning about that.
What do you mean by that?
Well, word's already out. I've had Fiona asking me what's going on.
What did you tell Fiona?
Well, not a lot. Anyway, she said she was chuffed and, well, what it's got to do with her anyway, I've no idea.
Right, well, I'll tell you what, the next time Fiona asks, you send her straight to me, OK?
What, just Fiona?
No. Anybody who asks, send them to me, OK? And I want to tell you something. Your mother and I are divorced. And if we're seeing each other as a single people, it doesn't mean to say we're getting married again. Do you understand me? Get my drift?
Yeah, right.
May we leave the table?
Yes, of course you can. Do you want to go and watch one of your videos in the other room? Yeah. Go on then. Yeah, take your orange. That's for you. That's it. Go on then.
Thanks. That was great.
Oh, well, it was nice of you to stay. I get a bit tired of talking to the kids sometimes. Oh, I love them and all that, but I suppose I just can't get used to there not being another adult in the house. It's just me.
Nobody to talk to.
Yeah. Yeah, like the other day, Sophie had done this drawing and it was that good. Well, I thought it was good, her mum. But it was that good. I brought it in here and I realised that I didn't have anybody to show it to.
Well, I wouldn't mind seeing it. I wouldn't.
I don't want you acting as a stand-in dad.
I'm just talking about...
Not even in a small way. Chris, what we have, well, it's between us. You don't have to take on the whole family.
See ya.
Right, what do you want?
A white wine, please. And a smile from the landlady would be nice, but I doubt I'll get it.
Pint and a white wine, please, Vera.
All right. And how are you? Brilliant, thank you, Vera. Never better. I think it's having a clear conscience that does it.
Hi. I thought I might find you.
Oh, yeah.
I went round to the flat and there were no answers, so I thought, I know where they'll be.
Well, you sit down. I'll get you both a drink and then I'm on my way.
Oh, no, I'll get them.
Oh, no, you won't. I feel guilty enough as it is.
Yeah, so he should. He's barely been back an hour and he's off again.
A white wine and...
Red wine, please. So, tell me about the house hunting.
Well, I don't think we're hunting anymore. I think we found the one we want.
Hey, you don't waste any time, does he, that fella of yours?
Neither do you, by the looks of things. What was all that with Jim this morning?
You're going to be OK for a couple of minutes. Just want to give Sally her money.
Well, as long as it is only a couple of minutes. If I'm stood on my own here much longer, I'm liable to get thrown out for soliciting.
I'm going to give her the money and I'll come straight back.
Go on then.
There you are. Thank you. Thank you.
Just the one of you. Right.
Oh, hey, Vera, by the way, when you phone Betty,
Yeah.
if she insists on a week's notice, well, all right, we'll have to give her one. But it'll be better if she gets all upset and swears she'll never set foot in the place again. That way, if there's any tribunals or aught, she hasn't a leg to stand on.
I've come to give you your money.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Can I come in? Instead of giving it you there in the street.
Yeah, you can come in for a minute.
Sorry it's a bit late. I was rushed off my feet yesterday.
Oh, that's okay.
Hiya! Hey! Hey, hiya! Hey, how are you two? Had your dinner?
Your dad's not stopping, he's just here on an errand.
Yeah, no, I can't stop. Not just now, anyway. Everything all right?
Yeah, fine.
Right. Hey, you two OK for swimming next Saturday? Yeah! Right, I'll leave you to it then. OK, see you, kids.
I thought he was going to come straight through.
So did I.
I know I say I'm single, but I still don't feel it when he's around.
Whoever designed this dress didn't take into account the fact that the bride might go getting herself pregnant.
Neither did the bride, did she?
No.
Right, how does that feel?
What was that? Oh, no, it's Alan.
Oh, no.
No, he can't come up. You can't see me like this. All right, I'll go stop him. Go on. Oh, you can't go in.
Why? What's going on?
Well, she's trying on a bride's dress and you can't see it.
Her wedding dress. Why would she be doing that?
No!
Who's in there with her? Because someone is.
Angie.
Angie.
Angie, tell Alan what you're doing.
What am I doing? I'm adjusting his fiance's frock. What does he think I'm doing?
Sorry. I didn't know.
We won't be long.
Right, well, I'll just make myself a coffee. All right? Give us a shout when it's served to come back up, all right?
Yeah. What did he say?
He's going to make himself a coffee. I thought you'd got a fella in here.
Was it my deep voice or just the way I stand with my hands in my pockets?
No, I thought you were going to knock me out of the way for a minute.
What did he say to him?
Well, I just said he couldn't come in and that was it, his first thought. That you got a fella here.
Right, that should be all right, so long as you don't grow any more.
You joking?
No.
No, be honest. I mean, we're doing the woman a favour, really.
How do you work that out?
Well, she shouldn't be working at her time of life, should she? She should be at home, tucked up in front of the fire, tormenting her husband.
Oh, I suppose you could be right, Alec.
I mean, would you want your Vera still working at Betty's age?
No, our Vera's different. She enjoys it.
Right, love. What can I get you?
Same again, please, Vera.
Got a taste for it, have you?
Well, Deirdre, as you know, so I'm just keeping her company.
Oh, aye.
Why did I ever want to work here? Remind me.
Because you wanted to show people you didn't care what they think about you.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah?
No, I think you'll find I needed the money.
Yeah, so why work here then? Why didn't you work somewhere else? Because you wanted to show people how tough you was.
Oh, Kevin, I would never have asked you if I thought you were going to be so stupid.
It's like coming in here today. Same thing.
I'm not tough. You make me sound like an old boot.
Yeah, well, you frighten me. Mind you, women always have.
Cheers, thanks.
Here we are. No, I'm not saying me and Jim are back together. No more than you were with Ken when you stopped over with him that or two.
Don't remind me.
Tis easy done though, isn't it? Having spent all them years together, you just think, well, what's one more night?
But you think with Jim it's a bit more than that?
Yeah, I think it might be.
Right, Vera, she's all yours.
What?
Betty, I've got her on the phone. I said you wanted to talk to her.
Oh, I'm not ready yet.
Well, what's there to be ready about, for goodness sake? Yes, you just tell her straight. Now, go on, she's waiting.
Hiya, Betty. How are you, love? Oh, you're not so well. Well, you stay in bed, love, and keep warm. No, it were no, it were just Alec, you know. He wanted to make sure that you knew you were working tomorrow. I said you would. You know what it's like. He gets an idea in his head.
Maxine said you thought I had a man up here today.
Maxine said what?
Come on, Lily, you know what I'm talking about.
What, you mean when you were trying your dress on?
Why did you come home early? Thought you said you weren't going to be back till after 6.
It's just the way things turned out.
Don't you trust me?
Of course I trust you. I love you. I'm going to marry you.
So, why did you
I
think...
was joking.
You were?
Yeah, which I admit is probably a stupid thing to do with Maxine, because she doesn't really have the brain power to separate what's joking from what's not. Of course I didn't think you had a man in here.
If you ever had any doubts or any worries or anything like that, you'd tell me, wouldn't you?
Sweetheart, if I had any doubts, I wouldn't be here.
I suppose not. I suppose it's pre-wedding nerves or something.
On your part, yes, it is.
Look, I just didn't get a chance to tell her.
You didn't get chance? What are you talking about? I gave you the phone. She was on the other end of it.
I know, but you know what she's like for chattering on. I couldn't get a word in.
She bottled out.
Sounds like it.
I beg your pardon?
No, what Alec means is that you couldn't bring yourself to tell her. You couldn't bring yourself to upset the woman.
No, I wasn't looking forward to telling her. It were you two that wanted me to.
Bottled out, you see.
Will you stop saying that?
Well, I don't know what you think you've achieved, because she's still going to have to be told. And if not today, then it's going to have to be tomorrow. And we're handing over a day's pay that could have been saved. Unless you're intending bottling out tomorrow as well.
No, I'll tell her tomorrow, I will.
Right, you tell her as soon as she walks through that door.
Will you shut up? I'll tell her as soon as she sets foot over the door. I'll say, look, you're sacked.
Right.
That's what you want.
Right. I mean, what's 3 of us that decided, Vera?
Yes, and I'll promise you this, Vera. There'll be no more putting it off, because tomorrow, if you don't tell her, then I will.